Good morning everybody, welcome back to Teaching Loved Ones to Care. So I want to touch on communication. Give yourself permission to get involved in the end of life care for your loved one. You can do it, you can, I know you can. And you know what, everyone deserves the best at end of life care. It's a bit like when you're giving birth, you know, you want the best care possible for that baby and that mother. At the end of your life, it should be no different. So today I'm going to quickly talk to you about communication. Now, I love talking, love it, it's my favourite thing to do, but it's about being appropriate. Now, when you're washing somebody at the end of their life, just get involved, it's absolutely fine. But you've also got to remember that this beautiful, fragile person may not be expecting you to do that. So the key is always to say who you are, who they're there with, and what you're going to be doing. You don't want to startle them. So it's really simple, and I will say, this is Johnny. Anyway, I've introduced him before. So I would start with getting everything prepared, like I've told you in other videos, have everything at your bedside, and then just say, Johnny, I'm just going to give you a wash now, okay? And then just gently place the flannel on the face, nice and smooth, no hard rubbing or anything like that, just nice smooth strokes like that. And then when it comes to drying as well, just say, Johnny, I'm just going to dry your face, just pat, because sometimes they can have like a hypersensitivity if they're on end-of-life medications and things like that. Just pat dry. And I just think, you know, telling somebody what you're going to be doing is the most respectful thing. It's the most dignified. You don't want to distress them, because what will happen is you'll distress them by not telling them what you're going to do, and that will distress you if you're not used to it. You'll be thinking, oh no, I can't do this. But you can do it. You just need to do things gently. That's all. And like I say, this is a person. This is a person who's lived their lives, and they've might have touched many lives. But what I'll say to you is, they deserve the respect and dignity at the end of their life, just at the beginning. But these things are so simple. But when you're scared and when you're frightened and you think, oh, I really can't do this, you can. You can, it's easy. Like I've just said, introduce yourself, and they might not know who's around them. So yeah, it's really, really important to tell them what you're doing all of the time. Getting prepared yourself and getting them prepared, because they might not understand where they are, but that feeling of touch and communication will really help them along. Okay, so I hope that has helped you today, and I'll see you later for the next instalment of Teaching Loved Ones to Care. Mwah! Have a lovely day.